And we are live. Hello, everyone. Everyone being everyone watching this right now, because there's no one in here yet. So, we've got a few things to put on the bike tonight. I'm going to set these up and take a picture real quick, because I totally forgot to do that. I think my computer like the camera's there. Sorry. No one is in the chat yet, so we should be okay as far as that part goes. Ooh, we'll open it on the camera though. New parts are always fun. Okay. What is up in the chat? I almost stabbed myself with the staple. Put that back in the bag. How you guys doing? Is anybody in here yet? We are just posting something on Instagram real quick. JKBMX, you are always first. Oh, how you guys doing? We're going to be putting on some newness. Oh, we got that new. We got that new. Oh, yeah. Just trying to finish or post something on Instagram real quick. How you guys doing tonight? Everybody good? Having a good night? Oh, it is hot out here. What's up, Jake Peterson? How's your wrist, dude? How's the audio? How's the video? How's everything looking? I know we just opened the stream and I'm on my phone. I'm just trying to get some stuff posted to Instagram so that we can maybe get some more people in here, which would be pretty sweet. Got a few things to put on. Broken wrist gang in the house. That sucks so bad. Fuzzy? Well, I'm using the onboard mic on my computer, and it's the fan kind of sounds like it's taking off like a rocket right now. So, yeah, it probably could be better. All right. Let's get this going. That's good to hear that your wrist is chilling and could be worse. I'm glad it's not worse. Done, and done. Oh, just making sure everything is working properly. And let's do this thing. So the first thing that we need to do is not that. Sorry, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Had to grab the tool kit. Let's see. What do we have in here? I need. Where is it? I know it's in here. It better be in here. Where the heck is it? I'll be a sad panda if it's not in here. I found it! Pedal wrench. Okay. Okay. Let's get these pedals off. Does anybody remember how we do it? I'm pretty sure we go forward when the bike is upright. You guys remember how we do this? I hate taking pedals off when the bike is not upside down, but maybe we'll have better luck today. Okay. So when the bike is upside down, you go towards the bars. That means we go this way. So in theory, this is going to suck. It's just moving the bikes to. Alright. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was going to take these off before I started, but I knew that it would be entertaining for you, so I didn't. But I think I have to take it off the rack for a second. Or stand. Just long enough to loosen up these pedals. You know how taking pedals off can be bad. Oh, there we go. These are the Sweet Treats bars from Nowhere. As in Nowhere BMX, not Nowhere. The place Nowhere. Oh, I love it. That was not anywhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. Back in the stand. Maybe? That's how we get it to go in the stand. Alright, we're back. We're back in business, boys. Yeah. No, these are the Street Treats from Nowhere BMX. Yeah, the 4-piece version. Let's see. Get these pedals the rest of the way off. Pro tip, pro life hack tip for life. Once you get them loosened up, you can just take them off. This side's a little bit more difficult. How you guys doing in the chat? How's the video looking? It's 0 kilobits a second. Why is it lagging on OBS? Stop that, OBS. Okay. Those are off. Let's take off the chain. As soon as I find my Allens. Oh, I need a rag for this. This is going to be dirty. Real dirty. I'll grab a rag. Okay. Quality of the stream is good. All right, that's good to hear. Let's see. Yeah, the mic D frame, for everyone who keeps asking, is sitting right there, built up. Okay. Chain is coming off. It's going to be messy AF, as the kids would say these days. Could do a video on how to dial in dual cable gyro systems. No, it's not spare parts for this bike. Actually, these cranks are going on the mic D. Thank you very much. We're going to try to do this without getting the frame dirty. Yeah, you just fall. I feel like I've got some brake videos that talk about gyros stuff, but nothing gyro specific, so that could be an option for the future. Let's see. Got a new chain here. And once again, we're not talking about what these parts are until I do a video. You know what? New chain is not until last, because it is dirty, and I have other parts to worry about. So I'm not going to get those dirty. Anyways, I feel like that would be not a bad video to make. I'm going to try and do this without putting the chain wheel on the wrong side as well. Okay. Nothing. What's up, Jake? And Jake and OG. Trading that Slayer seat for an Orchid banner. What kind of shape is the Orchid banner in, first of all? That is an intriguing offer. Oh my goodness. Right. Crank arm number 1 off. We're going to try to be somewhat clean with this today. My pants are dirty as heck from last time. I'll figure out something for a gyro video for you. Come on, there it is. Okay, this is off. Should not need any of this other than the spacer here. Oh, I don't know. I've never tried to be quick working on bikes because I try to just make sure that I do it right. So I don't really know. Okay, so never had 2-piece cranks before. So let's see here. We're going to need the crank bolt. What kind of bars are you getting, Dan? And thank you, Jake. You're rad as well. Crank bolt. What am I doing? Oh, it's crack in the floor. Oh, let's see. So I'm assuming this is the right side, considering that these are right side drive cranks. I do need a spacer. Got the spacer here. This is kind of like a tip Tuesday. We're going through installing some cranks. Let's see. This fits on. No, actually, wait a second. Does this not need it? Okay. Does anyone know? I'm a little lost. Dang. Yeah, that would be expensive. I'm thinking that that there's like already a spacer type deal on this. I can't tell. Oh, I'm gonna break something. This is the first time I've had non-spline cranks in ever, other than when I first got a complete bike. I swear that has to fit over that. There's no way that doesn't. It'll be alright. Check the manual. What manual? Everybody knows I can't manual. Oh, Allen wrenches. Ooh, that is a 6. I don't think that this needs a spacer, because if there was a spacer in between there, it wouldn't fit right. It would just be all sorts of wrong. Alright. Is there a manual? Oh, that's my new crank. Oh, there's instructions! Let's see here. This crank set should be installed and serviced by a professional bicycle mechanic, aka not me. There is an interference press fit between the sprocket and spindle. I am so confused. Because it fits the sprocket perfectly. Like, there's almost no way that there's supposed to be a spacer on here. You're off the Park Tool team. Why am I off the Park Tool team? I did not use anything Park Tool. Does it go on like that? That makes absolutely no sense. There's no way that's the way that works. Why does it have to be complicated? Why do you have to go and make things so complicated? That's 19 millimeter. So that's a no-go. I'm telling you, that fits the thing, and if that went over top of there, The special silver washer is included for spacers not 6 mil wide. This video, or this live stream, just turned into watch me not know how to work on my bike. That spacer on the inside does not work because once it's in there and the sprocket goes over this thing, that spacer is going to make a lot of room. Unless it's one of these spacers, which this is definitely a 6 millimeter sprocket. Gosh darn it. I need a how-to video. Oh God, it's hot out here too. I'm telling you. Look at the way this is set up. I wish I could see. Okay, so look. It's got this oversized area right here, which is the exact size of the inner diameter of the sprocket. There's no way that that doesn't go on like that. I'm going to need to make a phone call. This should be interesting. Hopefully I get an answer. Yeah, I have a spacer for my bottom bracket. Oh my gosh, thank you, you answered. You're the one person I knew that could help me right now. So I'm installing the Your Son sprocket from Sunday on the Thunderbolt cranks, and so against the side where the sprocket goes, there's like a bigger. It's like there's an integrated spacer on the spindle. Is that what that is? Okay, so I'm right to like get the sprocket onto that. Right, exactly. That's what I'm like. I'm over here pushing really hard. Like, I hope this is right. Okay, well, I'm just making sure that that was all good. Okay. Awesome. Well, I'll have that on my bike now. I'm looking forward to your house videos for the rest of the day. Awesome. Oh yeah, you're somewhere else. Nice. Right. That sounds awesome. Awesome, man. Well, I really appreciate your help. I'm gonna get back to putting this thing together if I can. And I'm. What's that? Yeah. Yeah. Right. I think I'm just going to tighten it on there and let it push itself on. Once everything's all together, it should just press itself together. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm almost to that point. Yeah, I really appreciate I appreciate you answering while you're out on a trip for work or whatever. Well, I really appreciate that. Thank you. I will, man. You have a good night. See ya. Ha-ha! We have resolution. Called my buddy TJ Henderson. He's a front brake god, if you don't know. So, I'm debating upon using this little spacer here. I don't think I need it, so we're going to get rid of it. White those cranks. What? Yes, it is a built-in spacer. We have resolution. Everything is good in the world. Now, I put my bike on the bike rack the wrong way. So, let's see. I guess that works now. You guys need to be able to see this. I gotta turn the bike around. That's just all there is to it. Flip it. I put my bike down, flip it, and reverse. Oh, yeah. My bike's not heavy, I'm just weak. Come on, get in there. There you go. There you go. Yes, boys. Alright. Let's see here. This is such an interesting setup. Okay. We gotta follow the instructions now. Just because. Oh, it's tiring. Using a lot of energy. Who would have thought? Me working on bikes. Hard work. Ha! Okay, so let's see here. We have bottom bracket. Always use tubing spacer. The instructions say the bottom bracket's not included, but guess what? This set of cranks includes the bottom bracket. Anyways, use the include spacers or an aluminum dust cover for spacing. Lubricate the spindle's hex faces with the supplied copper grease. You usually use lots of Germany. Yeah, I use Germany as well. Anti-seize compound. So I'm assuming I want this guy. And I'm assuming that I want these guys. So I want them on the inside. How does this work? They go on the inside, so that means that they go like this on here. So I'm supposed to use grease on this part, I take it. We'll get there. We will use grease. Or is it supposed to be like this? This whole system. I'm new. What's up, dude? I'm trying to figure out these cranks, but I'm failing. What's number 8? So I can actually put this on here. Oh. And then flip them up and put the lubrication under them. Wedge cluster definitely is on the spindle at this point. Luckily for me, I figured it out. We're going to put some of this anti-seize, never seize compound on here. Hopefully we don't get things too messy. Where's my rag? this situated. I'm assuming I'm supposed to grease the bottoms as well. The Bradenton Park you ride all the time. Which one was that? Explain the park, because I don't remember. Alright, we're greased up. We are greased up, fellas. Maybe I should, I got an idea. Since we can, we might as well move a little closer. Okay. We're back in business, boys. At this point, I believe, oh, concrete next. Oh, yeah, that part's really fun. And I believe this is how it goes on here. Do I have lots of space or room? I do. Now, I'm supposed to use this good stuff on the threads so that we don't seize. The seizing is bad in here. I should totally make a video about how to do this. Spline drive bash sprockets right here. Ah. And that's why it's spline drive bash sprocket. Right here. The Madeira one, because you can use the different inserts. So you make it spline drive basically. Okay, so now that everything is situated here, I think all I have to do is tighten her up. Oh, we don't have enough. I don't think I have enough thread. Oh, my bolt's too short. Son of a gun. You got it, man. This never sees is so messy. I don't have enough room or enough crank. I can't talk. I don't have enough bolt. My bars are getting in my ear. They should make this bolt a little bit longer. Well, I think we bit. I think all we gotta do is tighten her down now. Nope, just kidding. Definitely did not. Shoot! It's because I didn't get my sprocket on there all the way. Oh, jeez. Oh, I didn't think about hitting the other side. Dang it. Now I already got this messy. Okay, so these cranks are messy. I've learned this. Awesome. Let's put it back together. Down. Ow! That hurts. I don't want to hit anything with anything is my problem. I guess that's not a problem at all. Oh, it started. Did it start enough? Yeah, it did. Currently, I'm pushing the sprocket onto the spindle. Man, these cranks are definitely different. That's for sure. Okay, so for anyone who has these cranks or has seen them before, are you supposed to see the wedges on the outside? I mean, that seems done, I guess. Oh, I scratched it. Oh, I scratched it. No, I'm not ready. Sprocket seems to be on. Okay, as long as the wedges stick out a little bit, or are supposed to. All right, we're going to back up again. Backing these up. All right. As long as the wedges are supposed to stick out, we're good. You're not? How are you not? If you don't see the wedges, I don't know. Something doesn't seem right. Let me look at, we gotta Google it. Or I can send TJ a message. Is the spindle equal on both sides? It is a two-piece crank, so it doesn't matter. The spacing is even on both sides, so that's good at least. I sent a message to my friend TJ, who I know knows the answer. Bro, this is... Alright, he says it's easy. Yeah, he said that that's the way that it's supposed to be, not that it's easy. I'm just tightening my crank bolt here, which I should have put never sees on. Alright, rewind. It's not bottomed out, so that's good. Oh, let's see. Crank arm. Is it supposed to be hard to take off? Jeez. Ah! 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 Oh my goodness. You can see all my computer stuff now. Okay. Rewind. We're just going to check some stuff out real quick. Oh, that's sketchy. Sprocket, are you bottomed out? Don't think so. We may have to do a slight amount of hammering. Luckily, we've got a hammer for that. I don't want to hit this at all. I can't tell. Oh, I don't think it's on all the way. I have an idea. This is interesting. My camera is down too far. Of course, it needs to do this right now. This is a disaster. There. Back to normal. Okay. Hammers do not fix everything, thank you very much. This never sees stuff, though, gets everywhere, I swear. Is that all I needed to do? Was tighten this down all the way? Of course it was. Alright. We'll have to never seize this as well. I haven't had a crank bolt in years. Years, I tell ya. What sprocket do you have for it to do that? Where's my rag? Never sees, gets on everything. Literally, friggin' everything. It's all over this sprocket. So I'm just waiting until I'm done. I'm not messing with it now. So you have the profile, the socket drive or whatever they have, the adapter and whatnot. Is that what you have? Tighten it down. Golden. Now clean this crap off of it because it's friggin' everywhere. here, and I went and did the freaking the sprocket and all that stuff first, thinking that it was going to be cleaner. Autumn, do you have the adapter sprocket for the spline drive? Yeah, so you have the, do you have a sprocket that uses the adapter system like this one, where you have to put the adapter into the sprocket? There. Give me my Odyssey spacer. I guess we'll put the cluster back on there. Cluster F, which never sees from H. Now, don't touch it. Okay, so you don't have that, because with my Madeira guard sprockets and that adapter in it, mine would get loose too every time, but it never hurt anything. I just used it because I think the adapter is made of chromoly and the sprocket is, of course, made of aluminum. So when that is the case, it warps out the aluminum. Ow. I think we're golden, boys. Why does my sprocket have a wobble? From the factory, it has a wobble. I don't believe that. That's kind of annoying. I think it might be that the sprocket bolt's too tight. Something like that. That's not even tight. I'm gonna hit it with a hammer like somebody suggested. We're gonna use a block of wood. Block of wood. Block the wood. And a hammer. It didn't work. Whatever. I don't care. Good enough. Tighten this sprocket bolt down just a little bit more. It feels like it's going to come out. Oh, it's pretty. Never mind. That's not coming out at all. Just tighten it. Close enough. We're golden. I got this, not gonna say the brand Sprocket. Sprocket, Sprocket, Sprocket. Oh, this never sees gets freaking everywhere. Holy crap. They were like, oh, you like your bike? We're going to make it get super, super, super dirty from our never sees. Because why not, right? Right pedal, left pedal, backwards. Just kidding, forwards. How you doing? Give me my pedal wrench. I don't like doing this when it's not on the ground. It's weird without a chain on too. It just moves wherever it wants to. Alright. Pedal is on. Tree? Do they even make parts still though? I haven't seen anything from them ever. I used to have a tree sprocket. I had several tree sprockets. I've got so much junk. That is on. Now, for the fun part. The chain comes next. And for the chain, we need to flip the bike again. Come on, you can do it. Right. Down a little bit. Okay. Next is the chain. We've got this chain here, which is dirty. Everything is dirty. Where is the correct ends that we want? Half link end. I figure the way that I would do this is by holding up the old chain and matching it. Ooh, is it really stretched that much? Holy cow. still goes to relatively the same spot. Right there. That is the Juan. There is my setup. I can't say what kind of chain it is. Not until we do the bike check video. It might be a keychain. It might not though. It might be some other totally different kind of chain. I don't trust myself. I gotta double check. Right here. This is the one. I still don't trust myself. You guys know me. You know that I can't work on bikes without ruining something, so this would be the perfect thing to ruin. We haven't ruined anything yet today. Yet. This one. No doubt about it. There's that one. My eyes are on it. We're going for it. And no going back now, boys. I will try deck manuals. Oh yeah, that pin is. Oh, really? Oh, shoot! I forgot. Nothing happened. I forgot something. We got this. But I have to double check which one to take out again. Because I totally forgot already. Anyways, back to deck manuals. I would love to do a deck manual. Oh, chains wrapping themselves up. Oh my goodness. Pain in the butt. Perfect. It might be the Bluebird, it might be the Keychain, it might be both. This one. This is the one. Alright, let's do this quickly. Alright, come on. What the heck is going on? There. Maybe. How can you keep your wheel from moving on foof to ice maneuvers? Ooh, that is a good question. Is it your peg side that's moving? If it's your peg side that's moving, then you can get an anti-rotation peg or pin with that kind of peg. Yeah, I just tighten it down a lot. When I went down and rode this thing, the first 3 tap to ice that I went into, or one of those types of tricks, my wheel moved on me. It just kind of happens. So you have to tighten it down a lot. I use a male axle. I don't know how much that has to do with it, but it seems to help. Alright, let's see if we can do this without getting the new frame. At least without getting it too dirty. Yes. Oh, no! I had it. You're supposed to grab a hold. That's the whole point of you. No! I messed up. I totally messed up. How do I fix that? Shoot! I knew it. I was gonna mess something up. So, I messed something up. I knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of when. Oh, how frustrating. What if I do this? It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when for this guy. So, what's up, Profile Elite? What is up? I got the Profile Elite on my front. How you doing? I'm working on my bike. And I kind of messed up. So I need some advice from you guys. Let's see. Do I take the half link, master link? Okay, it's the keychain. I gotta say that now. Do I take the half link, master link? No, I can't slam my wheel to make it too much shorter. But if I take the half link, or wait a second. No, that'll make it longer. No, it won't. Okay, we're good. Okay. So here's the idea. You take the half link, master link out of this chain, my old chain, and we put it into the new chain. I'm doing that. I would rather do that than do anything else right now. Yo, if whoever's on the Profile Elite YouTube page is still in here, who is running that right now? Who are we talking to? So we're gonna have 4 master link pins in this chain because long hair don't care. It's the way it's gonna be. I'm not taking out extra links and I'm not putting in another one when I have this option. Oh my gosh, I cannot. This is much too much. I will read your message in 2 seconds, Ryan. My hands are full. Oh. We're going to have to break this chain again now. That is not in there at all. Yo, thanks for being here, but who's running that page? I'm curious. I want to know who I'm talking to. Hey Brant, so I'm building a CCR and I'm about to order forks. So if I want to cut this steer tube, how do I size it for the compression cap? If you get like Odyssey forks, they come with a steer tube where the threads go down, and you should be able to cut them and be okay. I'm using the master link. It's just there's several of them. That's good. Now we have to take it back off. Take out this link. Ugh. Gotta love bikes. Bikes are awesome. I'm really curious who is running the profile. Why are you deleting your messages? Is it Adam Hawk? I just wanted to say what was up. Alright, we're back. We're back in business. Yeah, I'm using a master link too, it's just a different kind. You guys can't make me feel bad for using good parts. Boom. And who said that wouldn't work? Not me. Anyways, Ryan Vetter, if you've cut the steer tube down, you'll just want to make sure that you cut it straight. Make sure that you're cutting it so that it's straight. I mean, realistically, it won't matter as much because it should be in your fork or in your stem rather than sticking out of your stem. So if it's not perfectly flat, it would be okay. But yeah. That's so insane. It'll work itself in. How much below the stem? Yeah, I mean, you want it so that whenever you tighten your compression cap, it and your headset gets tight and everything's tightened down, you don't want it to be against your compression cap whenever you tighten it. So I mean, you want at least 3 to 4 millimeters, I would say, maybe. Ooh, chain is loose now. Gonna have to move the wheel back just a fuzz. Not a big deal. Oh, I am. Oh, I understand. Well, thanks for being here. Anyways, Profile Elite, I will treat you as if you were Profile because that's still cool. Got to figure at least as much as the stem bolts tighten on the steer tube. Yeah, you want it to be, I would say, 3 to, at most 5 millimeters would probably be a good number. At the most. Now this is where things get interesting. I tighten this way too much to do this on the stand. Let's see what we can do here. Also, because I haven't set it yet, shout out to Park Tool. Perfect. Oh my gosh. I loosened it up and it centered itself. Gotta love a chain that does what it's told. Best sound ever. It could maybe be a little bit more. Oh, my hands are so dirty. Park Tool is definitely amazing. The prototype Alienation rim, it's kind of like the Lighthouse rim, I guess, but it's made differently. I'm pretty sure it's lighter. And the braking on this thing is freaking amazing. Wow. Had so many people asking about the whole thing. I don't think I'll be going to. Actually, no, I lied. I will be at the wheel mill, but it will be for the camp. Bottom bracket spacers, if it's way too long, that's strange, because the one that I put in this frame is exactly the right length. Like, exactly. Perfect. The wheels could go a little bit. Just kidding. It's golden. We're gonna run it. Yes, it's a Park Tool Works stand. This is the PC 10, or PCS 10, the portable work stand that I love. I just had it at the bike shop the other day using it to build this thing. You guys watch that video. I did use it at the bike shop. I'm going to take this off of here to do this part. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what the material of the rim is, but whatever it is sticks to the brakes so amazingly that I love it. It's the best thing ever. Oh, goodness. Alright. I can't do this on the stand right now, so we're going to do it off the stand. Tighten this side. Nice and tight. Machine side, I know it's not machined either. It's just like normal. And the weird thing about it is that the front rim has the same texture and material, but I don't think it's the same. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. But what I do know is that this rim has been amazing for brakes. Seriously amazing. Is that the video that you put the cranks on backwards? Yes, it is the video. The one where I was using the stand. Yes, it is. I'm a dingus. That's all there is to it. Where is my anti-rotate pin? I put it down here. Hopefully I didn't kick it. Shoot. Where'd it go? I need that. Found it. We're golden. I have hazard light on my bike now. I have a roll cage laced to a coaster wheel, but the anodized material on the rim grips really good with my clear slim by 4 pads. It might be anodizing. I think it's an anodized finished. I can't say for sure. All I can say is that it works, and that I love it. For the person who asked about pegs moving, anti-roll pins help me a lot with that problem. Alright, let's see. Center. Let's put brakes. Oh, they're amazing. What tires are these? They are the Aitken Odyssey. No, I can't tell you. I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm doing a bike check. I'm not saying anything that's on the new bike until the bike check. They're not what I just said they were, I promise. If it works for you, then good. Yeah. Honestly, it works so good for me, and my TM for Alienation told me that Ryan Nyquist said that they wore his pads down too fast. That's how good it works. But the way I look at it is, I would rather my pads wear down too fast than not work for brakes. All right, we're gonna muscle it because I need to. And that's how I keep my wheel from moving in my Fufanu ice pick variations. Whew. Alright. My brakes good. Brakes are good. Get this box out of here. Cranks spin like way too good. Chain is proper tension all the way around. We got new cranks, we got a new chain, we got a new sprocket. We're in. Let's put this bad boy back on the stand. Actually, no. We got to make sure that this side is tight again. Or tight. I have tried the ghost pads. And if you're just a person who has brakes for stopping, they're fine. But there's a mouse. Anyways, if you're the kind of person who uses brakes for just stopping, and you don't use them for like anything like what I use them for, like if you're not doing ice pick tire taps and things where you need your brakes to engage instantly, the ghost pads are cool. If you ride trails and you just need your brakes to stop you, then yeah, they work. But for what I need them for, they don't work as good as the Slim by 4 pads. What happened? What do you mean, Carlin? What do you mean, Carlin? What happened? I got new parts. That's what happened. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it! We got new crates! It looks crazy. Are we done? How's it look? Oh, it dropped out. That is weird. I don't know what happened. Get my cleaning rag. Or wait, no, we'll do that last. We're gonna put this chain back in the packaging. F. David Blaine. Thank you. So many pins and chain pieces everywhere. We're going to put this chain back in the packaging though, just in case something terrible happens and I need it. Where'd the other part of this new chain go? New chain gang, where'd you go? Thank you guys. All of the thanks goes to... I can't tell you what cranks I got. Wait, you gotta wait for the bike check. All of the thanks goes to the people who helped make this bike happen. The frame, fork, grips, tires, seat, brake pads, Philip Rinaldi, and full factory distribution. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The bars, Nowhere BMX, the stem, I mean, the stem and the rims and stuff, Alienation, cranks, everything else, cranks, sprocket, pedals, chain, everything else, Brimstone Bicycles. Support your local bike shop. Honestly, when you ask what PSI I'm running, whatever's in it, that's what my answer has to be because I don't know. I just run whatever PSI I have. Shout out to Philip, no homo. Philip is a solid dude who helped me out without, I didn't even ask him. I didn't ask to be helped out. And in all honesty, I don't know if I didn't know if I was going to tell him this, but literally all I did was ask him if there was going to be any other colors in this frame this year, because I wasn't sure when to get a framing fork. And then he helped me out way more than I ever could have asked for. And now we have the bike that's sitting in front of us. Yes, you have to support your local bike shop. My local bike shop is not good for BMX because they're a road bike shop and they don't care about BMX. So Brimstone Bicycles, 25 minutes away, they care more than the local bike shop ever will about BMX. So much so that we got a concrete skate park built in the park behind the skate park. That's how into BMX these guys are. Come on. I gotta figure out. I don't know how these guys do this. No support, Philip. Philip works in the warranty department, doesn't he? Can you buy things directly from him? I don't know. I didn't know if you could. Come on. How do they do this? It has to be a machine. I am the machine. How do you wrap up a chain to put it in the box? Those guys are like magicians who do this. J&R BMX Superstore. That sounds pretty rad. Alright, we got that set up. Now let's hope that we can get it into the bag and into the box without trouble. Empire BMX. Dang, that is far, but Empire is a solid company ran by solid people. So you couldn't go wrong ordering from, or buying from Empire. That's just far. So anyway, though, guys, the moral of the story is support people who support BMX. Get a Ziploc gag for your chain. I used Loctite on my crank bolt and my sprocket bolt. I don't know what else I would use it for. I don't know what you mean by get a Ziploc bag. You're spelling sometimes. It's hard. Oh, I keep forgetting too. My camera's way over here. And I keep looking down at the computer. Ordering from Albies is cool too, man. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm not a fan of Albies. Why? These MX. They're good people. Oh, these freaking tools, Park Tour. Yeah, Flip's a good dude. You order from the UK. You probably live in like Australia or something. Empire used to be relatively close to 19 trails. Yeah, I bet. I bet that would be so awesome to see. I would like to ride with Chase. Seems like a rad dude. So many cranks, spacers. Got so much stuff. Oh, let's see here. I need to make sure we get this all put away nicely. And for now, we're going to keep these cranks somewhere safe. Wow, how would they send, how's that even possible? Got it, I forgot a piece. Dang it. Yeah, Flip is a rad dude. I'm sure you wouldn't mind fixing that problem if you figured out, but it's probably too late at this point. These cranks are very well worn, but they held up. This sprocket, man, it went through a lot. Alright. Dan's comp sucks too. Dan's comp sucks eggs. This and this. Oh, that never sees crap. It's staying in the crank box. Spacers probably should not leave 22mm. Oh, yeah. There's lots of stories there, but man, if I could keep my bike beautiful all the time like it is now, I totally would do it. I love when my bike looks like this. Mostly because it never does. It can't. Not with the way I ride. I beat stuff up too much. Crank box, done. That, done. Chain goes this bag for safety. That is so strange. I would have sent him pictures on like Instagram or Facebook or something privately rather than on the phone. Emailed him. Email would probably been the best way to do it. The mono lever is the way to go. I love the mono lever. That's what I run on all my bikes. All my bikes. Put away the shout out to Park Tool hammer. Park Tool is no longer just called Park Tool. I realized that. They are shout out to Park Tool. The shout out to Park Tool pedal wrench. You guys think we should do some sort of giveaway? We've got about 1 million Park Tool stickers. Maybe I could talk to Park Tool and we could do some kind of giveaway on here. Everything else goes in my bag. Gross. No, this isn't my first Sunday. This is my third Soundwave. The last one held up good, and I just felt like it was getting to the point where I was like nervous. It was 2 years old. I mean, I don't exactly go easy on my stuff. So I was like a little bit worried about breaking something or bending something and hurting myself. And this frame color came out, and it's like, oh, why not? The other one is built up on my girlfriend's bike right now. So there's that. And we're done! Give some to the bike shop to sell. Bike shop has some park tool stickers. I love it. I'm in love with this bike. Literally in love with this bike. I've got some other pedals that I need to put on, but I'm going to wait because I have a trick that I want to do before I put on different pedals, because I know that it's going to be hell on the pedals. Found some more Never Sees. Don't buy the Odyssey M2 cable. I mean, you can buy it, but then you're locked into only one kind of cable. If you use the monolever and you get snafu Astroglide cables, I have a video on this. You can modify the cable and run the Astroglides or dual uppers on the normal monolever. And then, if you ever need to, you can use a single upper cable again. No reason to lock yourself in and take away some options. You can if you really want to. I would recommend the setup that I use for a dual upper cable. You might as well clean the rim too while we're at it. I just trued it the other day, so that doesn't need done. Yeah, you can use a straight cable with the M2, but you have to change out your thing if you want it to look right. You don't want it to look goofy. The M2 just uses those proprietary cables that it would suck if you broke them, and then you had to not be able to ride for the day because whatever cables you buy might not work on it. I like this setup because if I ever have to change anything, I can. Don't have to worry about it, and it just uses the normal mono lever. Oh, I have my wheel. Whatever. I have to replace a spoke. Ooh, magnesium pedals sparking. That would be so sick. Okay, I'm done with this rag. I literally got Never Sees on my rim. Well, the good news is the inside of my spokes on my rim will Never Sees. Hopefully, you don't have to worry about anywhere else. And I think my new bike is done. Okay, yeah, there you go. Never mind. You already have the mono lever, so just buy a M2 lever as well. The new bike is done. Other than, I think tiny things will be coming, but not anytime super soon, so I'm going to do a bike check. You ever rode out of state not including Woodward? Yeah, man, I've ridden, oh gosh. Where's my other phone? Check this out. I'll show you. Alright. Check this out. I've got a list of all of the different skate parks and backyard ramps and everything that I've ever ridden. Right here. Here. I'll get behind it so I can focus. There we go. All of the different skate parks and backyard ramps and driveway ramps I've ever ridden. All over the country. All the way up to 104. 104 different places. Clean rag and some simple green. Yes, I used the medium lever because I rode someone else's bike who had it, and I had the small one at the time, and riding it, I just got so much more leverage that it was like, dude, I need this. You know what? Let's move the camera closer. Force me into running whenever I'm talking. Come on. Stay put. There we go. Alright. Any more questions? Oh, there she goes! Stay put. You jerk. Nope, it's going again. That is super duper annoying. How's that? Better? Ooh, and the whole bike's in there now. I didn't include trails on my list. I've never ridden Posh or Caddy. We've got Apple Creek trails, 10 minutes that way. There's trails in Canton. There's trails all over in Ohio that I've ridden, but I've ridden Potosny's, the small set, at one of their jams, and everything else has been in Ohio. I've never ridden trails outside of Ohio other than that. Jake, you might be able to use one finger on your lever, but when I do a Fufanu on a sub rail or a pedal 270 Fufanu, if I don't use two fingers on my brake lever, I'm dying. It's not locking up enough for me to stay in it. Same with a 5-tap. I can get the 5-tap 3/4 of the way around, and if I don't have two fingers on the lever, I'm pushing too much on my feet, my wheel spins, moves, and I fall and die. Yeah, ridden quite a few places, like to ride more. I'd like to add more places to the list, make videos for you guys. Just one of those things, money is the issue. If we can grow the YouTube channel enough to pay for some trips like that, then we'll be able to go more places, maybe meet up with you guys. You have a brick from Canton that you got out of Lake Michigan. That's pretty awesome. There's Worcester bricks around here, but I haven't found one before. God, this bike is beautiful. This bike is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's almost midnight. Holy cow. Oh, go back to the chat. Back to the chat. Yes, I do lube my cables. I just put some lubricant in them. It really doesn't matter to me what I put in there. Let's see. Could probably use some of this. We've also got, poly lube. Anybody know what poly lube is for? I haven't used it yet because I haven't been in a situation to need it. Yeah, I did ride the Sarasota part. That one was pretty fun. I would like to get back down there, but God, it's expensive to go anywhere. It sucks. Yeah, we're not riding it. We're just going to look at it. Got all these new parts so I could build a new bike so it could just sit around while I ride the old bike. I usually only lube them whenever I replace a cable, or if something like gets wet or or something like that, I'll lube them up. But realistically, shouldn't need to do it too often. I do also put lube right underneath of the whatevers. the on the brake arms. Man, I cannot talk today. Are you guys riding tomorrow? I know I'm riding tomorrow. We're checking the weather right now. Let's see what it's supposed to be like. There is a grand opening tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow lost the chance of rain up here. There's a 60% chance. There's a grand opening for some trails, dirt jumps that are opening down in Newark, Ohio tomorrow. But because of all of the rain tonight and the chance of rain tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to go to that now. You rode Sarasota Park once, Bradenton all the time. The new park is too busy to even warm up. That new Tampa park was in process when we were down there. I wish we could have rode what it is now. That place is awesome. Bradenton looks super awesome as well. Or not looks super awesome. Is super awesome. Do I have that one on here? Let me check my list. I feel like I might have forgot that one. Let's see. Where are they at? I'm looking. I might not have put any of the Florida parks on here. What? Just come to Texas. There's so many parks close to you. Dude, I would love to come to Texas too. I know some people. Worcester is so much fun. Oh, New St. Pete Park. Chandler Bike Park. So you are in Australia. I didn't put the Florida parks on here. We've got... I'm looking. I'm not seeing them. No way. I didn't at all. So what is that? We rode, Sarasota, Florida. What else did we ride down there? Oh yeah, Bradenton. What is that actually? That one has a different name, doesn't it? Like Riverfront or something like that. So now we're up to 106. Oh my God. Oh, Skate Park of Tampa. That one's not on my list either. Yeah, I rode Skate Park of Tampa too. Riverwalk. That's what it's called. Riverwalk, Florida. 107. Ligma Park. You guys know what Ligma Park is? You got any idea in the chat? What's Ligma Park? I think it's right next to Bofa Park. Ooh, that cracked though. Chandler. Oh! I know Chandler because Dakota Brat rides there. Yeah, it's right next to Bofa. 107. Now, not all of these skate parks are legitimate parks. Some of them are just like my driveway ramps. A ramp that this guy had in his shop, or has in his shop before he built the rest of it. Bobby. If anybody knows Bobby Altizer. Holy cow, 107. And I bet you I've forgotten more because I completely didn't even think about those. Well, the bike is done. decked out in that new. Looking beautiful, I might add. All ready to ride tomorrow. No, I did not ride Kona. We were supposed to go there and then didn't end up going there. It looks like it's pretty rad. The Orlando Brick Quarters is a skate park, but I'm not counting it as a skate park. That is 100% a street skate park. That place is amazing. That's kind of how the concrete quarter pipe setup that I rode in Hamilton recently was. Basically a skate park with all the stuff that was there to ride. Anything else? You guys got more questions? We're just kind of hanging out. Whew, I'm getting sleepy. This bike is freaking beautiful. Oh my god, I love it. That noise. Oh. The bike check is coming as soon as I film it. I've got an idea for it, so it's going to take hopefully not more than one session, but I want to land some good tricks for something else as well that might be part of it. Saw a video a while back about who does the best threes. Yes, I was in the Interbike Best Threes video, and I did not fanboy out, because I don't fanboy out. To put it simply, I've never have before. I just kind of treat everybody like I would treat one of my friends, so everybody's on that level for me. I get excited when I see any of my friends. I will check out the Dan's mod for pipe, but I got a funny story about that. So I was riding Evolution Skate Park in Canton, Ohio before it closed. And we were riding in the flow room, is what we call it. And my buddy Sponge looks over and says, "Is that Chris Doyle that just walked in?" And my response to that was, "Who?" I didn't even know who Chris Doyle was. And it was him and Brian Yeagle that came in and were riding that day. I didn't know who either of them were, but they were killing it. Crazy. And we were riding in the flow room, and I didn't know how much of a legend Doyle was, but I knew that he was like getting warmed up and whatnot, getting used to the park, and he asked me if he could use the same line that I was using. And I think at this point, Sponge told me who Doyle was. So I was like, yeah, you don't have to ask me. Like, of course. And both him and Yeagle were killing that room. Yeagle was going to the roof everywhere, and it was his first time there. But it was pretty cool, I think, to look back on now, because I would consider myself and Doyle friends, and I had no idea who he was coming into that park. He had no idea who I was. This was years ago. This was way before anything. This was at the time period when we were working on the second video that him and I made that made it on to like the come up in the different BMX sites. Do some tricks. I can't do some tricks. I don't want to scuff the paint. But you specifically asked about Interbike. I got a funny Interbike story too. Well, it's easy to get starstruck whenever you've got people like that. And I just didn't have people like that because I never watched videos growing up. I just made videos. But I have a funny Interbike story too. I had no idea who Dan Crook was at the time either. But Dan Crook was at Interbike, and he was building up his new We the People colorway on that frame. And we were hanging out and whatnot while they were doing it because I just thought it was cool. And he got the bike together, and he offered me to ride it. And this was the first clip that I ever got that blew up on Instagram. I was wearing my old Orchid Vandiver 2s, and you know what? I think I might be able to find it, but I was like, oh, I can't ride in these. So I took off the shoes, and my girlfriend Victoria had my phone. She was videoing, and he was like, what the heck? And I did a crank flip on his bike in my socks. And it's kind of hilarious because he was like, oh, your boyfriend's crazy. And just did it for the sake of doing it. Oh, it's long gone at this point. But yeah, so I did a crank flip in my socks on Dan Crook's bike. Pretty funny. What's the best way to lighten your bike? Well, I mean, if you don't ride with pegs or you don't want to ride with pegs, taking off your pegs can be a good way to lighten your bike up. Taking off brakes, I guess, plastic pedals. It just kind of depends on what you like to ride with, really. Honestly, though, I don't really care about weight. Oh, folding tires. Folding tires is an easy way to get weight, I guess. A lighter chain. People in the chat might honestly know more ways as well. Not having a tennis ball in your front wheel. Female axles. Basically just do everything that I don't do, and your bike will be lighter. Ooh, maybe I could tighten my chain tensioners up while I'm here. Drilling holes, yeah. Drill holes everywhere in your frame, just so you don't have to worry about any of that weight holding you down, man. Where are I need my little Allens, BRB. Got the little Allens. Tighten up these chain tensioners a little bit. Oh my gosh, that is so difficult because I need a longer Allen wrench. This will work. It's tight. Will tie hardware really make an impact on weight? I mean, tie axles lighter, tie spindles are lighter, tie spokes are definitely lighter, and I think that rotating weight has a lot to do with things whenever it comes to bike weight, and having tie spokes and folding tires, I think does something to rotating weight. I could be totally wrong. This is not my expertise by any means. But as far as like tie stem bolts, that might be like overkill, unless you already have everything else, in which case, go for it. Tie drivers, yes, tie drivers are good because they just don't work or move. I think that, honestly, I think a tie driver will be the next thing that I get for my bike. Because I just upgraded my front drivetrain and my chain, but I kept the same driver in here, which is going to bend, or which is going to wear my chain in the same pattern that it was worn before. Yo, thanks for being here, Jake Peterson. You are always welcome in the live stream. Come on, keep finding that spot. Ooh, I was gonna make sure my chain stuff was tight. It's tight. Yeah, it's tight. Yeah, it's tight. That one's tight. Golden. In automotive, the unsprung weight, aka tires and wheels being lighter, would make a good difference. Well, it makes sense. Rotating weight, I know, is a huge deal to all the people who care about weight on their bike. Yeah, that's definitely bottomed out. So that chain tension is good. That side's not going to move closer to the rim. Too bad anyways, so whatever. I'm excited to try out some new stuff on my bike. We have been going for 2 hours now. My bike is done, so I think at this point, we're going to call it a night. We did a lot. We could recap: new sprocket, new cranks, new chain. Put the anti-rotate pin back in my peg because it fell out. Cleaned the bike. Learned how these cranks work, which was very interesting. And we had a good time, right? Either way, though, even if you didn't have a good time, thank you for being here. It's always fun to do these live streams. I haven't gotten to do a working on my bike live stream in a while, so I'm glad that this one worked out. Ouch, I've been shot. I don't get it, but okay. Alright, I think that's going to wrap this one up, guys. So, with that being said, I will see you in tomorrow's video, because we have the first game video from the Cleveland trip going live tomorrow. That should be rendering, or it should be done rendering on my computer inside right now. So that one should be good to go for tomorrow. And that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys for being here. If you're new and you're not subscribed, get subscribed, hit the button. If you're watching this later and you make it all the way to the end, what should we make them say? We'll make them say Sprocket. Comment Sprocket in the chat, or in the comments, if you made it all the way to the end and you're watching this later. Otherwise, thank you guys for being here. That is very weird of you to say, Daniel. So, we are gonna... We're gonna get off here now. So, thanks for being here, everybody. And we will catch you next time. Goodbye.